goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious.
Nene, come on, breakfast. Nene. Nene, breakfast. Jesus, Pixie. Don't walk under my feet like that, baby. Nene. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yvonne and this is STICKYMESS17. My channel is all about cleaning information, inspiration and motivation. So if you're interested, please like and subscribe. Turn on this notification bell so you're notified every Wednesday and Sunday at 10 AM when I upload a new video. At the time of recording this, unfortunately Binx has passed away. Don't know what happened. Found him in the field behind my house. Such a lovely boy. It's a bit raw. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know that my daughter has allegedly seen my grandfather, who died in 1991, in my kitchen, and she didn't see Binx. I made sure of that. And last night we were lying in bed and she said, was he lying like this? Did he have this? Was he like this? And she described how we found him to a T. That child knows something that we don't. And yesterday morning she said to me, Mummy's dead. And I said, oh, don't say things like that, honey. You'll be all right. We'll come home. Don't worry about it. And then last night she said, I told you he was dead, Mummy. Of everything that my child has been through in the last 18 months. She doesn't need this. This was her baby. He was her baby. He used to get up in the morning and say good morning to her. Anyway, I'm gonna don't cry. So this week I've had the builders in, the plumber in, and my bathroom's been done. So I will put footage in of the progression of my bathroom. I don't know if this is going to be a two-parter, but any products I use in my home will be linked on the website STICKYMESS17.co.uk. Anyway, I don't know if it's going to be a two-part. It depends how long the footage is. So if this is part one, lovely. If it's just one video, if it's not, then you come back for the next one. I upload on a Wednesday and Sunday at 10 AM. But my house has been neglected for the course of the week because it's just going to be dust and everything with the builders being here. So my house is super dusty, it's dirty, and it's just been overwhelming on trying to stay on top of it, even though I haven't been able to really clean around it. I've literally just run the vacuum over. So last night was the first time we used the shower because that's all ready. But my house is an absolute tip. And then obviously we had Binx pass away yesterday. So, and there's a red kite outside my now, and I hope to goodness because Pixie's outside. I just hope to goodness he's leaving my animals alone. I know it's part of nature and that, but it's still horrible because they're my babies. Anyway, so I haven't had a chance to get everything sorted, and we had, obviously with Binx passing last night, I had a couple of friends come over and just look after my daughter whilst I go out and look for him. Because I didn't really want her to find him. So anyway, the kids were playing absolutely beautifully, and they have absolutely trashed the house, and I said to them, just, you know what, I'm not in the mood. I don't care what it looks like. We're going to bed the way the house is. So I'm going to sort it out today because it's between the dust and the mess. It's just, and I've got a stinking headache as well. So I've already taken my migraine pills. Hopefully it's just from the crying, but just, I don't want it to end up in a full-blown migraine. Anyway, guys, let's jump, with all of that said, let's jump straight into it.
What if the world had more of your spread your love? What if your sweetness could...
So as you can see, the house is an absolute disaster, and all I'm doing is I want to focus on one room at a time. I've got my catch-all basket, so I'm just collecting things that don't belong in the bedroom. I'm going to clear my daughter's bedroom out and just put Sally down in a minute, but using my catch-all basket and my general purpose e-cloth to wipe everything down. I'm going to go wet that now and come back and wipe everything down, and then my daughter's room is going to be nice and fresh and clean. Literally focusing on one room at a time, and then it's all done.
Fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away, standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a...
So now that Sally's running around, I'm going to close the door so she can focus on my daughter's bedroom, and then I'll move on to my bedroom so I can get mine done while Sally's busy cleaning and mopping my daughter's room. And then also I'm going to change the mop pad for every room so that every room gets a good mop.
Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you.
The reason I use a catch-all basket, it's just a laundry basket, to move around my house is because, as you can see, I'm tidying up the room and putting everything in that basket. So it is now tidy and clean, and everything that doesn't belong in my room is now in the basket. And as I move room by room, I can put the stuff away and refill it with the stuff that doesn't belong. And then basically when I get downstairs, the basket would have been emptied. It just makes light work of tidying and organising. If you need to use 2 or 3 catch-all baskets, go ahead and do it. Do what works well for you. I find one basket works fine for me, and that is what I do.
Dreaming of you.
So now my daughter's room has been done. As you've seen, I've just put Sally, Sammy's my mower, into my bedroom. And now I'm just going to put my daughter's bedroom back together so that it's all ready and nice and clean and organised and sorted and tidied and cleaned and everything, and dust free for when she comes home from school. So now I'm going to move into my living room, and I've got my catch-all basket. So I've just emptied out anything from upstairs that needs to stay upstairs. And now I'm going to put the catch-all basket down here in the corner and just collect anything that doesn't belong. I am going to tidy up these wall units at some point. They haven't been done since I think it was about October last year. They're getting on my nerves, and I definitely want to sort it out before my daughter's birthday so that I can have a bit more space and get rid of anything and downsize the cupboard so we can upsize with the toys and the gifts. So just tidy up and make sense of this room, because it's just been dumped for the last couple of months and it just needs to be organized. Everything still has its place, don't get me wrong, but it just needs a bit of a tidy up, and there's some things that are sort of just whatever, just dumped in that bit or whatever. So I'm just going to be cleaning down everything now, wiping it down with my general purpose e-cloth, and I'm also going to get my polishing cloth in a minute and wipe down the television, and then I'm going to clean the kitchen.
But first I want to do behind the sofa, so I'm letting Sally round behind the sofa. Didn't do a very good job. So while she's doing that, I'm going to move on to the kitchen very quickly and just tidy up in here so that Sally can then charge. She will need a charge first, and come into my kitchen and clean there too. I'm just whizzing through this section here, but I do need to clean the windowsill. I did do the entire windowsill, but I didn't film it like the idiot I am. And also cleaned up the microwave tower, which you'll see in a minute. But I didn't realize that my camera had stopped recording halfway through that, so I haven't got the footage of that either. But the tower with the microwave and all the spices and things have had a good wipe down, and it's nice and clean. Yes, Pixie is on the counter. She has not left my side since her brother passed away. She is just like a lost little puppy, bless her. They were so super close, and it's just so heartbreaking to see. So I'm not really, you know, telling her off. I haven't wiped the counters down yet, so I don't really mind her being on the counters. And to be fair, my feet are on the counters. So what difference does it make between my feet being on the counters and her feet being on the counters? So now I'm moving back into the lounge. Sally didn't pick up all of the dirt that I would have liked, only to figure out that the tank was actually full, hence the reason it was spilling out behind her. But to just make light work and get this done quickly, I'm just going to run the Dyson over and the e-cloth mop and just give my lounge a quick whiz through. And then I also need to move on to my hallway.